Good morning. It's about 6:15 and we're all up. There's Dave. Eddie and Benji are down here. Benji's under here. There's Eddie. And Jenny's over there trying to get the blanket just so she can sit on it. It's about 6:15 in the morning. It's Monday morning, and you know what that means. Christmas is over and working properly begins. Yesterday took down all the Christmas decorations, so the trees have gone, all the lights have gone. Yeah, it's back to normality. Kids left yesterday at lunchtime, so trying to get back in the swing of it. Still wouldn't have minded a bit of a lie-in, but Dave said 5:30 was a reasonable time to get up, so that's what we did, didn't we, Dave? It's all peaceful. Where you going, Dave? So pretty, but it's bitterly cold. Look at the light shining through the greenhouse. That looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, that's cold. So here we are. It's nearly 9 o'clock. I don't know, about 10 to 9, something like that. And I am going to start working. I've got about half a dozen parcels to do because I did the others yesterday. And Darren was watching the football. And I thought, do you know what? If I sit down and just read my book or something, I'm going to fall asleep. So rather than that, I packed my parcels. And in the morning, I'd taken down all the decorations. So that was a good job done. So I feel like I'm on top of things. I can start with a clean slate this Monday. So yeah, I'm going to pack parcels. I've got to take parcels. I don't really like driving when it's like this, but needs must. I thought I'd show you a few extra presents that I got from my other son and his girlfriend that came over New Year. So I got some, hang on, Darren just asking me if I wanted a tea or coffee. So yeah, I got some Dubai chocolate, the pistachio chocolate that everybody's been going on about on TikTok and wherever else, social media. Never tried it before. Yeah, it's quite nice. I wouldn't rave about it, but yeah, it's quite nice. Enjoyed that bit that I've had so far. I got a book. My son's girlfriend is mad about reading. So it's always nice to get recommendations and books and things from her. So thank you, Sophie. Yeah, I've started it, but I'm only a few pages in because every time I start reading, my eyes are going. So I've started that. I got some ginger biscuits from IKEA. It's a big box, 600 grams, but I do love ginger biscuits. They're like the thins, really nice. So I got those. I got some arty stuff. This was something that I'd seen and I sent it to the family and said, if anybody wants to get me this for Christmas, but then if I'm honest, I'd completely forgotten about it. So I got some mixed media paper. I really like mixed media paper because it's heavy enough to do bit of watercolour paint on without it warping too much, but it's nice and flat, so I like that. Hello Dave, he's sat on my chair. And then I got these metallic watercolours. Look at those. Gorgeous. So they've all got a metallic sheen to them and there's 35 different colours. So I'm looking forward to giving those a go. And then I got this. It's like in a little prescription bag, you know, like medicines. And inside is a little bottle of joy. So it says Poetry Pharmacy. So I'm thinking that maybe there's a little poem in each one. So I'm going to save these and do them gradually, one at a time. And then, not as a gift to me, but my son and his girlfriend got 2 of these and they said, do you want one? And I said, well, not for me personally, but I'd offer it to you. So does anybody want a 2026 calendar, Pissed Off Cats? There's an insight into the back. I'll put it on my website just for a couple of quid, just to cover like, well, I can give a couple of quid to them or treat them a cat or whatever, because they've got a cat. Their cat, let's see if I can find a picture that looks like their cat. She's one of those blue ones, I suppose, a bit like that. But she tends to look a bit more angry than that. Right, let's get on with packing some parcels. Dave likes to get up on my chair and watch the world go by. But there actually isn't anything much going on out there, so I don't know what he's looking at. What are you looking at, Dave? 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 What are you looking at? Parcels are all done. Darren's gone out to start the car and warm it up because it is frozen. So he's going to do that. And I'm going to get all the parcels bagged up and get myself ready to go out in the cold. Don't really like driving when it's cold and icy, but need to get these parcels on the way. I've realised what I hate about January. I've just been watching Ashley Paper and Twine. I love Ashley Paper and Twine. Don't hate Ashley Paper and Twine at all. I'll leave a link down below. If you like crafty stuff and you like a bit of a chatty vlog, then go and check it out. No, the adverts that come on at this time of year is all designed to make you feel fat or tell you that you're fat and you need to diet. And I just don't want to hear it. So just leave us alone. Stop telling us that we're all need to get healthy and stop eating, because we just don't need to be bombarded with it all the time. Anyway, there's all my parcels done. Just need to get some bags and bag them up. Darren's in the lounge, doing some work, listing some stuff on eBay, and the dogs are just staring at him. It's quite funny, really. They won't leave him alone, poor man. When I would put my last video out, I got a comment saying something about, you know, the pottery cups with the thing inside, and in the video I'd said frog, because in my head it was a frog, and the comment went, I can't remember exactly what the person said, but something along the lines of frog ? And straight away I pictured back to my video, like in my head, thinking, that's not a frog, that's a tortoise. Why did I say frog? Just bizarre. Anyway, so I apologise. Tortoise in the bottom of those little cute little studio pottery cups and saucers, not frogs. I don't know where that came from. So yeah, I wrote it down so I didn't forget to tell you. I've watched quite a lot of telly over the last few weeks, just because it's colder and I seem to spend more time under the blanket on the sofa. Oh, did you watch the darts final? I don't watch any sport really, apart from the world darts that's around Christmas, New Year. I do enjoy a bit of darts, and I did enjoy the darts final. I was quite happy that Luke Littler won again. And we started watching the new series of Traitors. I don't know that I was ready for another series yet. I think they should have delayed it a little bit longer, but I didn't want to put off watching it in case you get all spoilers and then it ruins it for later. So we have started watching it. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, but I feel like I could have done with a little bit of a longer break before the next series started. But are you watching that? Have you started watching the Traitors? I've not watched the new series of Stranger Things. My daughter keeps saying, you need to watch it. But I feel like it's been such a while since the last series. I'll have lost track. So I really need to go and watch it all from the beginning again. And I don't know if I'm in that headspace. So the Stranger Things might have to wait. But something I have been watching while I'm on my own, because it's not really a Darren thing. Now, I like a Poirot, a Midsummer Murders, that kind of a programme. Just the ones where you know they're going to find the baddie at the end. You know it's not really very real because if it's too real, it'll give me nightmares. So I like things that are a little bit tame. Anyway, so on Channel 5, on their like catch-up thing, I've been watching Madame Blanc Mysteries, and I do actually really enjoy it. I think I've watched the whole of the first series. I don't know if there's more series on there, but I'm going to have a look next time I'm on my own watching telly. So if you like that kind of thing, definitely worth a look. I started watching another like crimey police thing. Forgot what it was called. That was on Channel 5 as well, and I was enjoying it, but the problem was on the second episode it started with a dog barking. Well, Dave went mental, and then Ed and Benji started and they were all barking, and I was just like, I can't watch that. So I might have to watch that at a time when the dogs aren't around. Don't know when that'll be. We'll see. Before I forget, thank you to Jack who ordered on my website. It is packed and on its way. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I've also paid for that new stock that I've been telling you about. So hopefully in 2 or 3 weeks' time, I'll be able to tell you all about that. Quite excited. Right, have a look at this prescription thing. Poetry on prescription. It says, handmade, no bitter pills, no adverse reactions, easy to swallow. And then in brackets, it says metaphorically, pill capsules are filled with poetic solace on strips of paper. Not suitable for children, okay? Shall we open one up and have a look? It's just so lovely. Let's have a look. I wonder how easy it is to get into these things. Right, we're going for a gold capsule. Let's unravel it. To hear the faint sounds of oars in the silence as a rowboat comes slowly out and then goes back. To hear the faint sounds of oars in the silence as a rowboat comes slowly out and then goes back. Gilbert. I'm assuming that's the poet, Gilbert. But it's all back to front to you. I'm going to pop that back in that little gold pill and put that in a different pot so that I don't repeat myself. I think that's such a lovely idea. Do you know what I might do? I might steal the idea. Once I've done all the puzzles, I could do my own little notes, couldn't I? And then relabel it with something else. That's a good idea, isn't it? Full of good ideas, me. Can I get it back in? Yes. Perfect. So it's midday. Need to get some lunch and then decide what I'm going to do this afternoon. I could do with doing a little bit of listing just so that keeps the, you know, the ball rolling. But I'm not going to do too much listing. I've got more stuff that I want to price up for Louth. You know, I said I was doing those clearance shelves, so I'm trying to clear off some stuff. Get my pile down here. And a general tidy up. I've got a box with gift wrap in there from Christmas that I need to put away. Oh God, the cupboard under the stairs is predominantly for my shoes and coats. And it's in my normal organisational style, which is throw it all in and shut the door. So maybe I should tackle that as well at some point. I thought I'd open this up because I've not opened it up and have a look inside and see if there's an information booklet with it. To start some dehydrating, because I've got some apples. We bought too many apples and I thought maybe I could dry some apples. But yeah, I'm going to open up the box and see if there's a leaflet inside which will help me explain what to do. Looks very swizzed, doesn't it? Right, lots of different layers. And here, instruction manual. So, oh, nice big writing. I think this was printed just for me. I don't think I even need my glasses on for that one. Fantastic. Right, let's get reading the instructions and then see if we can do some dehydrating. If you're interested, I've put a link to this dehydrator in the description box. But I can't give you a review because I haven't tried it out yet. So it says to run it for 30 minutes before you use it for the first time. So that is on for half an hour. We're having a gourmet meal for lunch. We're having not just baked beans and sausages on toast, but we do have fancy Christmas cheese to go on top. Given all the trays a wash, so I'm going to leave them to dry for a few minutes while I sort out my office. Office is a bit tidier. Some towels have been put in the tumble dryer, and I've just watched my friend Janette has just started a new channel, and she's done her first video, and I'd like you to watch it. I found it very interesting and informative, and I kind of find myself going, oh, that explains things. Oh, right, okay. So it is aimed for perimenopausal, menopausal women, post-menopausal, because that is the topic that's being discussed. Anybody can watch it if you want some information, but I will leave a link to Janette's video underneath, and I would love you to go over and watch it. And if you could give her some thumbs ups. And before you go over and watch Janette's, could you just leave me a thumbs up and a comment? Yeah, or you could wait till the end of my video before you go over and watch Janette's. That would be even better. Right, let's go have a look at this dehumidifier. Now, I don't know what sort of person you are. Are you the sort of person who would go away, watch lots of YouTube videos, read this fully, word for word? Or would you just cut them up, put them in and press on? Because I'm kind of the second. I have read through this, the important bits, skimmed, but that's as far as it goes. But I'm thinking, how hard can it be? Let's just get it on. I was kind of wishing I had like an apple core now, but look how pretty that looks. But yeah, I need to get the core out before I put it in. There we go. Let's see how they turn out. So yeah, Dehydrator's on, fingers crossed, for some lovely chewy apple slices. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm not really in the mood for listing on eBay, so I'm not. Sorry. But what I'm gonna do is I am gonna see if I can work out how to do you a discount code or a discount. It's a long time since I did one, but I'm thinking it's January. I can do you a little bit of discount and we'll see how it goes. Bear with. Okay, so I think I've done it. I think I've just done you a 10% off, valid until January the 13th. So if you were interested in something on my website and you wanted to go back and get it while there's 10% off, or if you're new here and you haven't looked at my website yet, you can get 10% off. I have done it so it comes off automatically at the checkout, so that there's no need to remember a discount code, because I know that when I've done it in the past and offered you a discount code, sometimes people forget it and then you get charged the full amount and then I have to work out refunds and stuff. So it's just easier. Everybody gets it. 10% off at checkout. Hopefully, if I've done it right. In the past, I had Bob to help me out and he's working full time now, so I can't get him to double check. But I think I've done it correctly. Yeah. Hope you go over and have a little look, even if it's just wax melts, a little bit of extra off. The stuff in the discount, what's it called? Clearance section. So there might be some absolute bargains. It's a while since I had a look at my website, so I might be giving stuff away. I can't remember. Anyway, that's that. How many of you are subscribed to our other channel? Well, I say ours, it's more Darren's. He does that channel, Gardening with Dogs. If you haven't, then please go over and subscribe. I've been doing YouTube for about 8 years and Darren's been doing it for a couple of years. I just don't understand the algorithms and all the things because this morning he's put out a new video. It's just tanking, it's not doing anything at all. So if you wanted to see the latest vlog with the dogs, then go and have a look. I'll put a link in down below, as well as Janette's and Ashley's Paper and Twines. But if you could go over and subscribe and watch the videos, and maybe click on the little notification bell, and then when a new video comes up, you'll get a notification, because sometimes YouTube just hides stuff. So same for me. If you like my gentle videos about reselling and life and what we get up to with the dogs and all of that, then maybe think about clicking on the notification bell, and then YouTube will notify you when a new video comes up. I've got an urge to go and do some charity shopping, but I need to wait till it's not icy and freezing cold. So I will be doing that soon. And maybe I'll go to Boston again. Got a friend who lives in Boston, and we'd said in the new year, you come and visit us. But I messaged him this morning, and his mum's dementia has taken a turn for the worst, so he can't really leave her for any length of time. So I'll probably go and pop over and see him there, and then I can go to the charity shops while I'm there. So that's the plan for in the next couple of weeks, depending on weather and what we're up to. We are planning a trip to Louth, to the antique centre this week, but we're just waiting on, one, the weather, two, whether the electricians get back to us about coming. So we'll see about that. But fingers crossed, we'll have had a good December. We can collect our money and stuff. And have a good sort around, because there's still Christmas stock there. So I need to take all the Christmas stock out and have a really good blast of new stuff there. Well, I've got loads and loads of it all priced up, ready to go. So looking forward to getting that all freshened up and renewed. I know I showed you these before, but I'm really looking forward to having a go with these. Now I've taken the sleeve off, you can see them better, all the different colours. Look at those. Yes, I'm very excited about giving those a go. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. If you could leave me a thumbs up and a comment, it really does help all the algorithms, especially as I don't do a lot of sensational videos. I don't do a lot of shopping hauls, and I don't do try-ons, and I don't do the stuff that gives me the YouTube boosts. So if you could do what you could do to help out by liking, commenting, hyping, anything like that, it really does help. Right, thank you so much. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.